Started off with 4 to 5 medium russet potatoes. I peeled and chopped them into bite-sized cubes for equal cooking. I put them in some salted water. I let it boil, and then I let it sit in a simmer for about 20 minutes. After draining them, I add them right back into that hot pot. I put 1/4 cup of vegan butter in there, some warm oat milk, some garlic, and then here I am chopping it all up, or mashing it all up, I should say. Mash. So I'm adding them gradually because I want everything to cook evenly. Well, I'm actually not cooking it. Your stove is off. It's just your pot that's hot. As you can see, here it is, looking all nice and smooth. Ooh, girl. Dang. Looks fire. Alright. After I finished my mashed potatoes, I moved right on into my gravy. For my gravy, I also added 1/4 cup of vegan butter. What you're going to do is you're going to let that melt. Once it gets nice and melted, you're going to add in your 3 tablespoons of flour, and you're going to stir that away until you get a thick consistency like so. Then you're going to gradually add in your 2 cups of vegetable stock. And when I say gradually, I mean gradually. You want it to get thick and thick and thick. After I did all of this and added in my vegetable stock, I let it simmer for probably 10 minutes until it got to the consistency that I wanted. I added white pepper, black pepper, garlic powder, and then some salt to taste. Not too much, just a little bit. I then preheated my oven for 425, and I cut up my cauliflower into bite-sized pieces. After that, I baked them for 30 to 35 minutes, and then I set them aside to cool. Then I made my milk mixture. I added in 1/4 cup of buffalo sauce to my 1 cup of oat milk. And then I added my 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. I mixed it up a little bit, and then I pushed it aside until I was ready to use it again. Then here I am adding my 2 cups of flour. After I put that all in my bowl, I also moved that to the side until I was ready to add my seasoning. So then I have 2 teaspoons of cornstarch, and then I put in about a tablespoon of my milk mixture. And then I mixed that away until it became nice and thick, real thick, because that is going to be our slurry, and that's what's going to make our milk mixture just a little bit thick for coating. After I mixed that in, I put in my seasoning and my flour. I did it little by little, but I also used a lot of seasoning. So I'm just going to put them over to the side of what I used. I didn't use every seasoning that she used in her recipe because I didn't have all of them, but I made do with what I had. So here I am frying some cauliflower I already floured and put in the milk mixture. I also hate that my fingers look like that. I hate that fingers look like that after you put them in like milk and flour. It's really annoying. But you're going to dip it in the milk, put it in the flour, and you're going to repeat it one more time before you set it into fry. So my oil is already set at 325 degrees. I dump in my cauliflower and I let it sit there until it gets nice brown and golden, because the cauliflower is already cooked, so you don't really have to wait for anything. After that, I sprinkled on some salt. I like to use kosher salt. And look at that bad boy. Alright, and here is my final product. I hope you all enjoy. Thanks for watching.